Hey everyone, so I'm back again with another video. This time around I have some more 6th gen video game pickups to share with you guys. I don't have many games here, but I have some decent finds here. Mostly original Xbox games, but one PS2 game as well. And just from 2 separate trips to 2 different thrift stores. And I have to say I had some luck at the one, and then at the other thrift store I was pretty much bare bones and happened to find this one game only. So I suppose I'll start with that one first. So I went to the Salvation Army that I typically go to after a terrible visit to the Value Village that I usually go to. Basically, at this Value Village, they had a Wavebird controller for the GameCube, obviously, missing the receiver, priced at $18.99. And then they also had a standard Platinum GameCube controller priced at $14.99. Now, I don't know if in your areas out there, for whoever's watching this video, if those are normal prices, but pretty much prices for GameCube controllers at that Value Village in the past have been typically $5.99, $6.99, no more than $9.99 ever. And now, for whatever reason, they're pricing them at $14.99. I just think that's insane. And it's just proving to be very difficult to buy anything from that store anymore. But the Salvation Army just down the street from there, they're still willing to work with you on the price. They're still willing to give you prices on things that are either not priced or stuff that has just come into the store. This was sitting on the shelf there, and I wasn't really going to complain about the price of this considering some other stuff that I bought there. It was a decent price, and I grabbed this just to trade it to a friend for another game. Still up in the air what I'm going to trade it for. It might be a copy of Beyond Good and Evil for the original Xbox, but I got this game here. Again, I already have this game, but it was a decent deal. It's grabbed by the Ghoulies, and it was $5.99, and it is complete as well, and the disc is in very good condition. In fact, I only see like just a few very light scratches around the rim of it. Now, the other games I have here, I have 4 other games that I'm going to show you guys. That's them right there. I got these from the thrift store that's just down the street from me. I go there every so often just because they have sales every weekend. Pretty much, not every weekend. Sorry, every other weekend. Sometimes every third weekend they'll have this special where it's basically everything in the store is 50% off. Now, I didn't go on a 50% off day, but if I had waited for a 50% off day, the stuff would have definitely not been there anymore. Basically, what I found was a huge bin of mostly PS2 and original Xbox games. There were very few GameCube games in there, and a couple of Wii games as well, but absolutely nothing interesting in that regard, except for maybe Soul Calibur, I think Legends, or something like that on the Wii. But it was priced at $5.99, and I thought that was a little too steep. But I grabbed these games out, and they were priced at $5.99 each, but they were priced by another employee there, and I spoke to the guy who owns the store, and he told me, well, yeah, they're PS2 games. PS2 and original Xbox games are usually priced at just $2.99, so I got them for $2.99 each. Believe me if you want to believe me or not, I really don't care. But this is what I got for $2.99 a piece. I think with tax it was like $13 and some change. The first game here was probably a mistake to purchase it. I should have assumed by the fact that it says online in the title of this game that it's pretty much a waste at this point. But I got it anyways. It's EverQuest Online Adventures, and it is complete. In fact, it looks barely even used. I'm going to assume whoever had this either didn't play it at all or just installed it on their PS2 and just never bothered to take the disc out ever again. But I don't know. I went for some reason, and I probably should have just left it behind. But when you see these other games, you'll see why I sort of just grabbed these and left. The next game here is a game that I'm actually not certain if I have or not. I think I might have it on the PS2 or even on the original Xbox already. But either way, I could always trade it for something if I do end up having this. I should really update my list and make sure that I'm not buying doubles, especially of games that aren't worth as much or don't really offer me enough in terms of trade credit and stuff like that. If it's a game like that, then there's no point in me really buying it. But it's a Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. This one here has Street Fighter 3 Third Strike and Hyper Street Fighter 2. I think is how it said. Street Fighter 2 Hyper. Who knows? But yeah, it has both those games included on the disc here. But I do already have Street Fighter 3 Third Strike on the Dreamcast already. So, I mean, I do technically have these games. It's just I'm not too certain if I have the original Xbox version of it as well, or if I just have the PS2 version. But I'll be looking at that later on. I probably should have looked at it before I even started this video. Now the next game here is somewhat better, but it is missing the manual. It just has this like flyer of games to come. It looked kind of interesting. I like the art style of it. It has a used sticker on the back of it from EB. One of the really old stickers from like, I want to say about a decade ago. Maybe a little bit older than that. And that's kind of shitty. They actually have the EB Games sticker stuck to the actual insert and not just on the case. That kind of sucks, but I'll have to try my best to get it off there. It's Kung Fu Chaos. That's it right there. Like I said, no manual, just the little flyer one in there. But it looked kind of interesting. It looks like you can, like it's some kind of like an action multiplayer beat 'em up fighting platform or something. I can't even really tell what it is, but it looks like you can have up to 4 players. 1 to 4 players, and you play these like kung fu monkey people with different weapons. Each of them has like a different kind of weapon, and there are 8 playable characters that you can choose from for this game. But the number one game that I found at the store that I absolutely had to have, that I've wanted to play for some time, but I wanted to get the original version of it. This game here, the second I saw it, absolute no-brainer, had to buy it. Stubbs the Zombie and Rebel Without a Pulse. And it is complete as well. And it even had the offer sheet in there for the soundtrack. I wish it had a soundtrack included, but just has the sort of offer there. And the disc, other than a couple of thumbprints, is absolutely pristine. Very, very happy about this. For those of you that don't know, Stubbs the Zombie is a game where basically you can turn other characters in the game into zombies, but there's also like different kinds of military characters that you can then take control of by using your zombie arm. It pretty much just latches onto their head, and you can use their weapons and skill sets and stuff like that. But you can also use your zombie body as a weapon. Basically, you can, I think, hurl his like guts or something to like explode or leak out gas and stuff like that. I don't know exactly how the weapons work in this game. Let's see. Oh yeah, hurl gut grenade, spit zombie sputum, and unleash your unholy flatulence to bring down your foes. So basically you use disgusting zombie body part stuff to take down humans in the game, and even control them and use bazookas and stuff like that. But yeah, I've wanted to play this for some time to finally be able to find this game, and especially for $3. Definitely a great deal. Definitely a game I really wanted to get and play. And that is the end of this set of pickups. 5 more games. Pretty much 4 more to add to the collection and 1 to trade off there. As always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Check out my Facebook, Twitter, and website. They're all linked in the description below. And also linked in the description below is a link to my 500 subscribers contest. Check that out as well if you'd like. And that's it. See ya.